안녕하세요.
Hi, my name is Alex Kim, also known as Supernova Maniac, and I'm a Pro League caster for the 2012-2013 season.
Hello, my name is Justin Whiplash Wilson, and I'm also a Pro League caster for the 2012-2013 Pro League season.
Well, first I was just translating in the chat, and I got an opportunity to cast for Pro League. And at first I thought, well, maybe not, but I realized the Pro League is the most prestigious league, and I loved casting. So I wanted to do something that I love to do instead of doing something that I know how to do but don't love to do. So that's why I decided to come out to Korea and join the Pro League team for the casting for the 2012-2013 season.
Well, originally it actually just started off as kind of like a friendly banter with me and Alex, and I was, I've been watching Pro League forever, since maybe 2007, 2008. I would stay up very late, often, ruin my sleep schedule just so I could watch Pro League, just because the players were that good, the games were that intense, and I'm truly, a huge Starcraft fan. So when the opportunity to come out here and cast Starcraft arose to me, there was no doubt in my mind that that's something I would be willing to put everything else in my life on hold in order to go pursue.
The foreigners think of Pro League as the most prestigious team league out there. You have the team leagues such as GSTO or other team leagues such as online tournaments, but Pro League is the best. I mean, people love Pro League since the Brood War days, and now in Starcraft 2, people know players like Flash, Bisu, Jaedong, the top players in Korea, and it's just a league where they can watch the top players compete against each other, so people love it, and people consider it the best team league in Korea.
Oh, I love my job. It's so much fun to be able to cast Starcraft for a living. That's something that, there's only a few people in the world that actually have the opportunity to do that as a full-time job, and I'm both incredibly lucky, and I feel like also my passion for Starcraft has led me to this point as well. And it's just, there have been some hardships, moving across the country, being submerged into a completely different culture where you don't know the language, you just know little bits and pieces of how things work, and then trying to figure that all out, leaving all your friends behind. It's very hard to come out here, and I think that it's not for everybody, but my passion is what has allowed me to come out here and pursue this.
Well, the player that I really like the best is, I have to say, Hero from CJ Entus. He's a great player. He's not the best player in Pro League, but he just enjoys the game every single time. When he wins, he smiles. When he loses, he's still smiling, trying to understand why he lost the game. The foreigners really like players who perform really well in Pro League. That includes players like Flash, who's been dominating the season, along with players such as Hydra, SOS from Wounded Stars.
It's challenging, but at the same time, it's a lot of fun. It's cool to pick up an entirely new language. Before I came over here, I was learning Spanish in the United States, so I'm still pretty fresh to picking up a new language, but it's still very hard to learn all the syntax and all of the memorization involved, and it's very hard. Learning about the Korean culture in depth has been very exciting for me, especially the food culture. And if I had to sum up the Korean culture in one word, or I guess a phrase, I'd have to say Korea is a culture of convenience. 안녕하세요, 입니다. 저기요, 여기요. 네, 맞아요. 아니요, 안녕, 나가. That's all I can remember for now.
One thing that I'm disappointed about the Caspa teams is that they're not selling themselves. They have brand names such as SK Telecom, Samsung, Electronics, everything, and yet they're not selling the merchandises that the teams have, such as the uniforms. KT Roaster has their own mice with their logo on it, and even Pro League, they can sell the deck of parts, and they're not just merchandising well. So if they do the merchandising, then they can make a lot more money, which is something that I'm kind of disappointed about.
Well, I guess my goal is, of course, to become the best caster I can possibly be. I think it's fun to, even though there's only a few of us casters, it's just fun to be competitive with them, and try not to ever become complacent. I also, I guess a few huge goals of mine. I would love to cast international tournaments at some point in the future. I would love to visit Europe. I would love to go back to the US, take a quick vacation there. and maybe cast some tournaments during some Pro League downtime.
I have this great set of knowledge on the Pro League players, and I could translate between Korean and English on the go. These are the skills that no other casters in Korea have, so I'm just going to continue providing my unique set of skills to Pro League while continuing to improve my casting. 프로리그
많이 사랑해 주세요.